Time to tell it like it is.
What's up, YouTube? I wanted to share this this little conversation I had with a guy that came through my job today. This older white guy, probably maybe a little young, just old enough to be my father. Probably a little younger than my father, but just barely old enough to be my father. White guy, said he was a teacher. He came through at my job, and he pulls up, to the gas station. And at first we're just talking about the weather, and he asked me about Costco, if they're a great great place to work for, and all we talking about all that, and then he goes on to say, you just got to be grateful and all these different things. He's very real raw. He speaks however the fuck he wants, and he didn't care. I'm sure he doesn't speak that way in front of children. I would hope. He's a teacher, just like I did. I could not, like I do in my rant videos, I could not stand there at my job and speak in the way that I really wanted to. Once we really got into the conversation, started talking about everything, because he started talking about he's saying you got to be grateful, you got to, he's saying these good things, these positive things about family and everything, and as long as you got a job that pays enough to be able to take care of your family and pay your bills and everything, that's all that matters, because this shit is hard. This shit is hard, man. I mean, he's telling me, he said up until he felt differently. He used to feel very differently about his work and everything like that up until about 3 years ago. This shit is so hard now. So I asked him, I said, well, what happened 3 years ago? He said when this whole Black Lives Matter shit started, and he said now since that started, he said these kids now, they just don't give a fuck. They will get right up in the teacher's face. They'll get right up in your face and tell you, get the fuck out of my face. I don't give a fuck and all this stuff. He said, this is what he's experiencing now. And I just laughed, not to be rude or disrespectful or like not giving a fuck about what he's saying, discrediting what he was saying, anything. But I couldn't help but to laugh. And when he's done sharing that with me, the crazy stuff that I had to tell him, I said, it's funny to me because this shit has been going on long before Black Lives Matter, before all that started. Of course, that's inner city versus suburb area. The suburbs versus the city, completely different. So maybe the suburbs, schools and those areas were very different up until the past few years. But I can tell you for a fact, my experience growing up in school, you go back 20 years ago, 25 years ago, when I was in high school, when I was in middle school, yeah, this is nothing new. That's why I thought it was funny. I'm like, this has been going on for a long time. Where the hell you been at? People fighting in class and getting all with the teachers and all. Yeah, it's been going on for a long time now. Perhaps if these children were raised differently, to have respect, more respect, and appreciate school and go to school to actually learn, because a lot of these kids, they don't go to school. I have a video talking about that. They don't go to school to fucking learn nowadays. Too many of them don't go to. They go to school and they acting up. They throwing shit at the teacher and acting a fool and fighting each other and all. They don't go there to actually fucking learn. But wait until a teacher says something out their fucking mouth, like the white lady did, and got fired or whatever the fuck happened with her. I don't think that was the way for her to respond to it, to handle the situation. I don't agree with it. But people are always so quick to attack the wrong fucking people. Oh my goodness, this is a white teacher. And they always make it about race. They always make it about fucking race. Talking to these black students like this, how about taking a moment to think about the fact that why the fuck are your kids in school acting a fucking fool and not learning? Why are they disrupting the class? Why are they not trying to... What about that? Completely ignore that. Oh shit, this white teacher did not say that to my son. Eliminate those type of people by raising your children correctly, doing a much better job raising people. These are human beings. How they grow, the person that they turn out to be is based on the parents, how they're raised. It's in your hands. You're responsible. Subscribe to change. Subscribe to being better people.